Greetings viewers, Mr.A here with another update for Can. As of today, the Corporation of the Alternative Nitpickers is no longer exclusively a commentary channel. The main reason for this is due to inactivity from members such as Lunatic the Game, and the departure of Mavstation and Jason, who wish to focus on other rooms they're in. Also, if the past has taught us anything, it's that we aren't quite cut out for big group commentaries yet. And yes, I will continue to use the King Quad Op as an example of why we were unorganized. I find it odd that when Kurome Towa, who may I remind you all is a moderator in Can, attempted to critique the piece, not once, but twice, was written off by two of the four people involved in the Quad Op, Jonah and Lunatic, whereas Sonic Ward and Crimsonite agree that the video was bad and should have never been made. And yes, barely anyone in Can argued that it felt like Jonah wanted to make the video, was because Jonah was holding a grudge against Halo fan at the time. My friend Becca has suggested it might be a good idea if we attempt other forms of content, and I agree with this. If you were to look at some of the members on our channel, Kurome, Sonic Ward, Mr.A, Crimsonite, Lunatic, and myself, are the only actual commentators in the room. Pastel Prose is a ranter, my girlfriend Susan the Wiccan is a fanfic writer, and Katie Starr is an artist. Hear that, Jonah? No, they aren't pronounced as people. While Jack from Indie Brony Analyze does have commentaries on his channel, he and his friend Kick do not consider themselves part of the commentary community. Jack has told me even if they were, he feels that he and Kick would be heavily disliked by the CC. I have also been hearing that people are going around calling Cam the new Sock. Personally, I find this funny, considering we've been relatively active, whereas Sock has only put out one video this year, a commentary that 2 out of the 4 involved were heavily displeased with, and was ripped to shreds like the piece of garbage it was by its most credible member. Even if the CanCom Quad Op was garbage, we have tried to be more active than Sock, which according to Kurome and Chirprox, is pretty much a dead chat and channel at this point. Lunatic has said he wants to try and redeem Can by having it put out more content. While I do agree it would probably help the channel if it was more active than it currently is, putting together a big group project takes time and effort. It took Jack probably 2 weeks to render the audio for the first CanCast, and editing the entire video took me an entire day. If you want something presentable to be attached to the channel name, it takes time and effort. I can admit that maybe if I or Kurome had edited the Can Quad Op, it would have been much better than what the final product was. Lunatic, if you want Can to redeem itself, right now it's in the group's best interest to avoid repeating past missteps. In regards to both putting out content that very clearly had any sort of structure, and activity in the chat where lack of communication is an issue. A reason for a lot of the drama in Can was that no one who had an issue with the behavior in the room where I was run ever approached anyone from the modding staff to talk. Jonah Smith never approached me except for he wanted to be on the CanCast. He never asked me what my issues with his HTV video were, nor did he or anyone else who checked his script for his video on the 7th Bloody Dragon say anything in the comments of my second video on him. Instead, whenever Jonah had an issue with Can, he would turn to people who were uninvolved with the chat, thus causing me and Kurome to conclude that Jonah couldn't be trusted if he couldn't be honest with how he felt with us. I'll give Ryan Rhino Mills this. He later admitted he was in the wrong because he didn't know the full story, and later apologized for getting on Can's case over Jonah's removal. If you have an issue, speak up to the mod staff, and we will try our best to listen. By now you may be asking yourself, what's Can gonna do if it isn't going to do group commentaries? Well, we're steering away from group commentaries for now. Maybe if we can get more organized, we might try again. But for right now, we might attract more attention if we do more than just commentaries. We'll still attempt to do Let's Plays, podcasts, riffs on movies and shows, possibly a series for ranting. It'll just depend on what people in the group agree to cover. Now I would like to have more people come into the Can chat, either for the sake of having fun or helping us improve our content. But there is one thing I would like to address. Yes, we have members of the F-Team in the Can chat. Yes, we have Kyokun in the Can chat. Yes, we have Obscurian in the chat. And yes, we've had Dylan Thomas in the Can chat. And he's welcome to come back whenever he's ready if he wishes to. If you would like to join, I kindly ask that you leave whatever bias you have against them behind. Or at the very least, try and be civil towards them. That's all I had to say here. This is Mr.A saying thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and we look forward to seeing feedback and whoever is willing to join.